This video blog on the 25th of May 2009 is in response to a conversation I've just had with Anat in relation to her Ed.D. dissertation that I'm helping to bring to a successful completion. Anat, what I want to do is just to see if I can clarify something that I was saying a little earlier this morning. And it is focused on what we were talking about in terms of ethics and values, and this idea of you making an original contribution to educational knowledge by clarifying and communicating the meanings of your own living standards of judgment that you bring into your embodied knowledge as an educator. And what I think is original about what it is that you do in relation to the knowledge that you express is to do with this idea of a relational dynamic that is informed in your relationships by the expression of a loving dynamic energy, which also flows with other values that you hold, as well as a love for what you're doing. Now, I believe from our conversations that you've also got a very highly developed awareness of the significance of the socio-cultural influences within which you live and work. And also that you can make a contribution to those socio-cultural influences through the work you do with your students, and also by making public the kind of embodied knowledge that you express in your relationships with your students. And what I want to focus on now are the narratives that you've already written, and the importance of just a further reflection that you could do, which would provide some signposts for your readers in terms of the meanings of the energy and values which actually flow through your narratives. And as you're actually communicating through your stories, I believe you're revealing what really matters to you in your work in education. And in particular, I want to focus on the idea that your original contribution to educational knowledge, part of that contribution could lie in you making public the relationally dynamic energy and values that you express within your practice. And one of the reasons that I've tried to emphasize the importance of visual data is that even as we were speaking this morning, I was feeling your pleasure, the kind of energy which you express in who you are, the kind of presence, again, which you live and when you're actually with other people. So I want to just highlight the importance of what I'm calling a life circulating or life affirming energy. I think those are very closely connected. I think that sense of life circulating energy is when we're in a space and we feel the presence of another in a way which is life enhancing. What I'm feeling about life affirming energy is when we're in a direct one-to-one relationship, the way in which the gaze and the look towards the other is actually received is one which resonates with that energy which I associate with something being life affirming. And what I believe that you can now bring within your writings, and especially your narratives, is the communication of the meanings of the flows of your life affirming energy, which again I sense as a loving warmth of humanity, and the way in which you can actually clarify those meanings and show how these are explanatory principles which can explain your educational influence in your own learning and the learning of others, and perhaps also in terms of the learning of the social formation in which you're living and working. I'm saying that this could be one of your original contributions. But I'll pause there because later on, maybe next week, I come back and hopefully develop a further response as we talk about the importance of bringing this understanding of your loving dynamic energy with your values as explanatory principles into your account. Okay, bye.